Hello, hello, hello. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Thursday, February 24th, 2022. And here are some of today's trends in the news. Well, the big news is, Russia bombs away over in Ukraine. But before we get to that, we'll get to the equity markets. Woof! Way down in Asia. Bada bing, deep, deep down over there in Europe. And today, whoa, they were way, 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 way down. But all of a sudden in America, boop. Stocks rose broadly on Thursday, staging a massive comeback from steep declines seen earlier in the day as investors look past Russia's attack on Ukraine. That's the headline in CNBC. The S&P rose 1.5% after dropping 2.6%. The Dow closed up 92 points, erasing, you ready, an 859-point decline. The NASDAQ, let's see, ended the session 3.3% higher after being down nearly 3.5%. And the S&P, everybody moved up, right? This is after declining at these kind of numbers. There's no such thing as a plunge protection team. Isn't that a lot of fucking bullshit? A plunge protection team. We're going to rig the markets, Salenti. Now shut the hell up. We're the bankster gang. Here we go, man. Oh, the S&P, by the way, is still down 16%. NATO, the most powerful military alliance in the world, is set to reinforce its presence in Eastern Front following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And it goes, European stocks sold off prior to the invasion. Euro stocks have been blah, 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 blah. So, they did a 180. The thing is totally rigged. So, here's the deal. Is the Fed going to raise interest rates very dramatically now? With the markets under this kind of pressure? So if they don't, inflation keeps going way, way higher. And again, the bullshit. They had a 2% rate. When inflation hits 2%, we're going to raise rates. That's our magic number. It was at 7.5%. You haven't raised them at all. And you were raising rates when they were like 1.8% inflation rate. So, this may cause the rates not to go up as fast. Spot gold. Gold was way up today. It hit 1968. It was up 3.1%. Poop, went way back down. Now it's at 1903. And Russia is the top producer of palladium and platinum and the world's third largest producer of gold. President Joe Biden said this afternoon's press conference that the United States would introduce another wave of sanctions against Russia that would limit its ability to do business in dollars, euros, pounds, and yen in an effort to isolate Moscow of the global economy. So, but even though the price of gold is up 5.5% this month, and if they don't raise interest rates at least a half a percentage point, it's going to keep going higher. Oil was way up. Oil was like $105 a barrel, $105.79 a barrel for Brent crude. And it closed down at, let's see, it was like 99 bucks, but it's still high. And oil prices have jumped more than $20 a barrel since the start of the year. 99.08 it closed at. It's still up 2.3% today. So it's now near the $100 mark. Again, your Trends Journal, we've detailed this over and over and over and over again. And by the way, take a look at the cover of this week's Trends Journal. This is before Russia invaded Ukraine. From COVID war to Ukraine war to world war. Talk of peace is forbidden. And then we have the Occupy Peace, the movement that I started. You got it? From COVID war to Ukraine war to World War III. We are on the path of World War III. Get this in your head, boys and girls. This is not bullshit. That magazine, by the way, this week's magazine, 186 pages. There's coverage in there about in Ukraine you will not find anywhere in the world, not even close, and everything else. The markets, high-tech science, technocracy, one after another. We have put all of this together with facts and data. Facts and data. Telling you what the trends are, analyzing them, and helping you move forward. Rather than the bullshit that these scumbag little prostitutes, these media whores that get paid to put out by their corporate pimps in Washington, whoremasters, are selling. We've nailed everything that's going on here. Oh, by the way, I did not think Russia was going to invade like this. So just to make that clear. Oh, and by the way, you're getting a lot of spam on these things too. People are saying, yeah, hi, this is Gerald, contact me. That's not me. So just to make that clear, they do it everywhere. But going back, I didn't think they would go this far. Yes, I thought that they would go in and take over the eastern section. But this bombs away stuff, totally opposed to it. This is no way to do it. So just to make that clear. So, moving on here to what's going on. This is the beginning of World War III if we the people don't stop it. Because the politicians are not going to stop it. Here the United States is throwing out, oh, how terrible this is, terrible this is. Oh, disgusting how it is. Oh, yeah, but you love when Obama said, Assad has to go and destroy Syria. You liked it when he said, Gaddafi has to go. Who the fuck are you? You destroy this country. Little Georgie Bush destroying Iraq, Afghanistan, bombs away everywhere. Hey, doing a great job with the world's worst humanitarian crisis on earth in Yemen. It's up to the people to change this. Anybody with a brain bigger than a pea knows that the government is not going to solve this problem. It will only make it worse. Get that in your head. Home prices rise. They hit a record of 18.8% in 2001. Where are home prices going to go? It's in your Trends Journal. By the way, that 18.1% increase, that's not counted as inflation. The fucksters, the shitheads, the little scumbags that morons and imbeciles vote for. I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. You're a stupid piece of fucking shit if you vote for these murderers and thieves. Scumbag Bill bombs away Clinton, destroyed Iraq, loved the Yugoslav war. No, Kosovo war was paid. Yeah, that guy. This is the people that changed the whole inflation game. Oh, price of steak going way up? No, it's not. People are eating ground beef now. These numbers are not added into the inflation numbers. Going back, the Fed, are they going to lower interest rates or raise interest rates? How much? This inflation is real. They're denying it to artificially boost these markets. And you go back to our Trends Journal, go back 3 weeks ago, January 25th, Trends Journal. Dow plummets. When all else fails, they take you to war. Ukraine. You got it? You got it? We are giving you what nobody in the world is giving. Nowhere, any place, anyhow. We don't take sides on anything. We tell you what the facts are. We give you the analysis, and then you think for yourself. Subscribe to the Trends Journal, because we're in the fight for our lives. And if you're in the fight for your life, this is the only magazine that's going to help you prepare, prevail, and prosper during these terrible times. And you better plan for the worst. If the worst doesn't happen, You don't lose anything. If the worst happens and you're not prepared for it, you lose everything. And we're helping you prepare for that. Growth inflation pressures heat up again. Private data from IHS, blah, 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 Tuesday. Yep. Oh, no. There's no growth inflation, Slinty. You're full of shit. I'm Jerome Scumbag Bankster Powell. It's only temporary. It's only transitory. And then we bring in Janet Yellen over there, our Treasury Secretary. It's only transgendatory. Isn't it great that a woman is our Treasury Secretary? Fund strikes $5.4 billion deal for Tegna. We only mention this because SoFi buys software provider Technisys paying $1.1 billion to show you how the bigs keep getting bigger. Everything has been consolidated. The crazy people are in charge of the world. They're going to get us all killed. All right? What do we got here? Airbus plans to test hydrogen energies. Ben Davis writes high-tech science to us. This hydrogen is real. If you want to know more about it, the Trends Journal has been writing about a lot about it. Again, Airbus plans to use Super Jumbo A380 to test hydrogen-powered jet engines. This is a big part of the future, not batteries. All right, why you read the Trends Journal and why you don't swallow the bullshit coming out from the prostitutes. This is today's headline, one of them in CNBC. Why is there conflict in East Ukraine? And what is Putin's endgame? Here's what you need to know. By Holly Elliott. This was yesterday. Today, this is from Yahoo News. Russia invades Ukraine. Here's what you have to know. What is this? What is the government telling us? What government agency is telling you? Here's what you have to know. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I have to know? Who the fuck are you? Oh, I'm Dylan Stableford. I'm a senior writer. You're a senior piece of shit putting out a headline like that. How about think for yourself? Fuck you, Salenti. Here's what you need to know. You haven't left high school. You got it? Who the fuck are you to write this crap? Oh, and bullshit, too. Outright lie by the other woman that wrote the first article. Here you go. Where is it here? What Russia is doing, blah, 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 blah. Okay. After its invasion and annexation of Crimea, Russia did not invade Crimea. Russia had an agreement with Crimea, and they had their ships based there. They did not invade it, and they had an election in Crimea that was overseen by the international organizations. And the people in Crimea, only 80% of them turned out to vote. 80%. Over 95% voted to get the hell away from Ukraine. Total lie. And they give you this fucking bullshit. Here's what you need to know. This is disgusting. They are going to be selling more hate and hysteria, and the people are going to swallow it. If you want the truth, the Trends Journal, it is the truth in trends. Rising tensions increase economic risks. Oh, no shit. Wow, let's see here. The brunt of any economic pressure is likely to be borne by Europe, which depends heavily on Russian energy. Yeah, only 40% of the gas that Germany uses comes from them, and about 30%, or I think maybe 50 or 40 and 30, I think it's 40% and 30% for all of Europe. And the prices are going way the hell up on this stuff. And it's going to go, the gas prices are going up everywhere. You think Buffett, Bezos, Gates care about higher gas prices? You think they look at the pump? Well, they don't even look, they're picked up. They don't look at anything. Germany takes first step to end Russian gas reliance. Yep. The Nord Stream line. Again, the United States has been preventing this from happening for years. It was ready to go, and now this, and it's gone. But the people in Europe will pay more for it. Crisis sets new struggle for global supremacy. Very important. Because get this in your head. You don't fuck with the Russians. And again, I'm totally opposed to what happened. There was an operation, what was it, Barbarossa, launched by Hitler that killed 30 million Russians? And how about Napoleon's march to Moscow with 420 troops, 420,000 troops marching off to Moscow, leaving Poland. Came back with 10,000. And now China. China's going with China refuses to call Russian attack on Ukraine an invasion, deflects blame to U.S. And again, why deflect the blame to the U.S.? Because of the coup that the United States threw back in 2014 that is totally detailed in chapter and verse in your Trends Journal in the spring of 2014. All right? Here it is, facts. Facts, 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 facts. And which you won't hear anywhere else. It's blackballed. Oh, I can't say that. I'd be racist. It's whiteballed. No, it's transgender bald. Yes, it's a transgender bald world. Because you got ballers little dicks, and I can't say the other word, running a freak show that's destroying our lives. The COVID war fucked us up, big deal. Now they're getting us into World War III. And when they asked Albert Einstein, the guy that helped invent the atomic bomb, what kind of weapons will be used to fight World War III, he said, don't know, but they'll be using sticks and stones to fight the fourth. Biden hits Russia with new sanctions, says Putin chose war. Biden also said the U.S. will be deploying additional forces to Germany to bolster NATO, adding an additional 7,000 troops. Great, man! Go! Hey, you guys, you lost the Korean War, fuckface. You lost the Vietnam War, fuckface. Starting wars on innocent people, mind your own business. This is not America. Again, I read, as you know, you got to watch the Judge Show with me. Yesterday it went on. Look at it. Read from George Washington, a real president, a real man, a real fighter. Yeah. No foreign entanglements. And he warned us about getting involved in, you know what, Europe. Yeah. This is not occupied peace. Close all the bases overseas. What's going on between Russia and Ukraine ain't my deal. You couldn't fucking win the Afghan war. Fuck faces out there that all supported it. 89,000 troops you couldn't beat with, rifles. And you're going to beat the Russians? You're going to start World War III. Bring the troops back home. Secure the homeland. Stop all of these people in, because it's going to get real bad. You're going to see immigrant waves, refugee waves like you've never seen before as these tensions heat up and the economy goes down. Dragflation, high inflation, sinking economy. Anyway, 7,000 troops. Canada sending troops to Russian border. Great, man. Terrific. What else we got here? President Biden orders more U.S. troops to the Baltics. Great. Oh, and sending F-35 fighter jets. Yeah, great. Keep them going. You see what they're doing? Iraq war, you lost that one. You destroyed Libya. You destroyed Syria. We better stop this. Support us at Occupy Peace. OccupyPeace.com. Donate. And I'm fighting. I have rallies. I had Ralph Nader, I had Cindy Sheehan when things were going on. I'm fighting this. Because if you think the Repulsivkins or the Democrats, look at all the Democrats. They want you to get tougher. They used to be the ones that were against the war. We have to stop this. If we, the people, don't stop it, it's going to be hell on earth. American troops in Poland prepare for, all right? All right? Yeah. And talking about little fucking dick, arrogant pricks, Macron aims to soften image of Republican monarch, right? Look at this picture of little Catson Macron, the French dictator. This is from today's New York Times. Look at him. Look at this brave little boy. And look at all those clowns dressed up in military drag saluting. Look at this. Look who this guy is. Look at his face. Look at Macron. Where's that other picture of Macron we got there? You think this little dick would lead a charge in a fight? This little fuck couldn't fight his way out of the paper bag. And there he is, all with the guys, with the salute, all war hawks. Oh, no, Lindsey Graham, he's going to lead the charge. No, Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi. Anybody in Congress that votes for war, that keeps sending troops, send yourself, send your kids, send your wife, you go fight. You go fight. You support the war, you go fight. And they're going to steal more of our money, by the way, little boys and girls, for the military-industrial complex to keep fighting this. And there was a man by the name of Smedley Butler, the most rated Marine, who wrote the book, War's a Racket. War is a racket, it always has been. It's possibly the oldest, easily most profitable, surely most vicious. It is the only one international in scope. It's the only one in which the profits are reckoned in dollars and the losses in lives. I spent 33 years and 4 months in active military service, and during that period, I spent most of my time as a high-class muscle man for big business, for Wall Street and the bankers. In short, I was a racketeer, a gangster for capitalism. And he goes on, corporatism. All right? Smedley Butler. If we don't have peace, we are on the beginning of World War III. But on more important things, big story here. Yeah, the Trends Journal costs you like about $2.29 a week. The New York Times, $3 a day, $6 on the weekend. Wall Street Journal, $5 a day. And nobody has what we have. But here's the big story in the New York Times. Britain reels as Queen Elizabeth tests positive. All this. What the fuck? Reeling? And Queen? Oh, and the Prince. Oh, the Prince got COVID too. And fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated. Is that what you're reeling? Oh, the Queen. The Queen. Those are curse words. Nobility. Fuck off. Oh, no, Salenti. The Queen doesn't piss or shit. And neither does the Prince. They're noblemen. Kids' immune system helps fight a virus, yeah, no kidding. On and on. We got a lot of stuff for you. It's in your Trends Journal, history before it happens. Again, we are on the verge of World War III. Look at the cover of your Trends Journal that came out before all this happened. All right? We must unite for peace. So, OccupyPeace.com. Donate. United we stand, divided we will die. World War II isn't ancient history. It was advanced civilizations, places like Berlin, was grander than Paris, bombed to shit. Dresden gone. All right? Holocaust, on and on. This isn't ancient history. Do what you can to support peace. The future is in your hands. Thank you. The COVID-19 war has changed the world, but who's prepared? What's next? It's in your Trends Journal. Trends Journal subscribers are prepared. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.